Hello students, in this session we will discuss how to convert another base numbers into decimal number system. That means you may convert binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal number system and so on. We will see the process how to continue. We need to follow certain steps for it. The steps are, first of all you need to determine the column value of each digit. Second, you need to multiply the column value which you have with the corresponding digit in that column. Next, you need to sum up all of that. We'll see the process step by step with each number system. First of all, we'll talk about how to convert a binary number system, binary to decimal. How to convert a given base 2 number into base 10 number, that is given binary number into decimal number system. For example, you consider any digit like suppose 11001 base 2. My number is this. This is a binary number. Now I need to convert this one into decimal number system. That is, a decimal number system will be having base 10. Will be having base 10. Now I need to find out what is it equivalent to. A binary 11001 base 2 is equal to how much of base 10? We need to find out that now. First of all, what you need to do is you arrange all these in a row. Like for example, take it something like this. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then arrange all of them here. 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, that is the initial thing we need to do. Now, what is the step 1? Determine the column value of each digit. Step 1 says, determine the column value of each digit. Now, this is in ones place. So, in which number system is it? It is in base 2. That is, it is in binary number system. So, its place starts at 0. So, 2 power 0. Its place is 1. So, 2 power 1. 2. So, 2 power 2. 3. So, 2 power 3. 4. So, 2 power 4. Simple. Okay. So, we found these column values. What is its column value? It's 2 power 0. Its column value is 2 power 1. Column value 2 power 2 and so on, starting from right to left. Then, what is the second point we have? Multiply the obtained column values by the digits in corresponding column. Now, multiply the column value. Multiply the column value. These are the column values here. Column values with the digits. Multiply the column value with the digits in the corresponding columns. So, what should you do here? The next step, here I am writing it down. 2 power 4 into 1. That is the first one. So, I'll write it down here. 2 power 4 into 1. What is 2 power 4? 2 power 4 is nothing but 16. So, here 16 into 1. 2 power 4 is 16 into 1. Then 2 cube. 2 cube is 8 into 1. That is what is written in the second step. Second step says multiply the obtained column value by the digits in the corresponding column. So, multiply the obtained column value by the digits in the corresponding column. So, I'm multiplying them, right? Then 2 power 2 square is nothing but 4 into 0. 2 power 1 is 2 into 0. Then you have 2 power 0. Anything raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So, 1 into 1. What is the third step? Third step says sum up the products of the step 2. Whatever products you got here, I want to sum it. So, I'm continuing it here. 16 into 1 is 16. What did I say? Sum up the products of step 2. All these products have to be added now. So, this is 16 plus, what is the next one? 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. And this sums to some 25. Now, this 25 is in base 10. This is the process how we convert the given binary numbers into decimal numbers. So this is the process. Now, so what is it equivalent to? It is equivalent to 25. So 11001 base 2 is equal to 25. Sorry, 11001 base 2 is equal to 25 base 10. Now, I wanted to check whether my answer is correct or no. That is, whatever I got, whether it is correct or no, I just wanted to check it. So how do I make a check for it? We'll see now. What did I say? I said that 11001 base 2 is equal to 25 base 10. I wanted to cross check. So what do I do is, I start from the right hand side, that is 25. Because I wanted to convert to binary number system, what do I do is, I divide it by 2. 2 ones are 2, then 2 twos are 4. How much is the remainder here? The remainder here is 1. I repeat, 2 12s are 24. Balance is 1. The remainder is 1. Then 2 6s are 12. Remainder is 0. 2 3s are 6. Remainder is 0. 2 1s are 2 and the remainder is 1 here. Okay. So, write it from the bottom to top, that is 11001. This is in base 2. If you check here, yes, we got the same LHS. We started from right hand side and we found the left hand side. Okay. So, this is how we convert the given binary number into decimal number. We will also check how to convert a given octal number into decimal number. Steps followed will be the same. Okay. Only thing is that depending on the base you have, the calculation or the column value changes. That's it. Now, for example, we'll take some 427 base 8. I have some number 427 base 8. Now I wanted to convert that one into decimal number system. I wanted to find out how much is it equivalent to. So what do? Obviously, I first determine the column value of each digit. Now, so before doing that, let us first of all write it down. What is it? 427. Okay. Then, because it is in base 8, this is in zeros place, 8 power 0, base 8, this is in ones place, 8 power 1 and 8 power 2. Okay. Now, here, that is the first step. First step is completed. That is, I have found what is the column value. Now, what is the step 2? Multiply the obtained column value by the digits. What is the column value here? Here, the first one is 64, this is 8 and this is 1. So, these are the column values. These are column values and these are the digits we need to calculate with. Okay, now, what is the second step? Multiply the obtained column value by the digits in the corresponding column. So, multiply the column value by the digit in the corresponding column. Column value, how much is it? 8 square is 64. 64 into 4. 64 into 4. That is the first one. Then the second one, 8 power 1, that is 8. 8 into 2. Column value into digit. Then 8 power 0. I told you anything raised to power 0 is 1. So, 1 into 7. What is the third step you need to follow? Sum up the products of the step 2. Where did we stop? Step 2 is this one. So, what do I need? I need to sum up all of them. 64 into 4 is nothing but 256 plus 8 2s 16 plus 7. This sums up to how much? 279. This sums up to 279 and the base here is 10. The base here is 10. So, what is it? 427 base 8 is equal to 279 base 10. That means it is equivalent to 279 base 10. Now, we'll cross check the same. How to cross check? I wanted to verify Verification is done something like this. Go from right hand side, get the left hand side. What is there on the right hand side? 279 base 10. I want to convert it to base 8. So obviously what do? I'll divide it with 8. I'll divide it by 8. Now 8, I need to get 27. So 8 to 8 threes. 8 threes 24. How much is left? 24. So 3 is left. How much? 4s are 32. What is the balance we get? We get 32. So 7 is the remainder. Then 8 3s are 8 4s are 32. What is the remainder I get? 2. Okay. So 8 34s are, I got this one and I got a remainder of 7. Then 8 4s are 32. I got a remainder 2. I have put here. Now what do we do from the bottom to the top? So 427. What is this? This is base 8. So we got the left hand side value. So that is how we cross check or we verify. So in this, what did we do? I have converted the given octal number, octal digit into decimal number. Okay. And also I have cross checked it. This is a method how to cross check. Okay. Then we have hexadecimal also. We'll check that one as well in the same method. For example, we have a hexadecimal number 1AF. I have 1AF. Now this 1AF is in base 16. I wanted to find out the decimal equivalent of it. How much? How much is it equivalent to? I need to find out that. So obviously we'll follow the same steps. That is, first of all you take down this. Okay. 1AF, and as we discussed earlier in previous video, that in the hexadecimal number system we have 0 to 9 and A to F, where A is 10, B is 11 and so on, F is 15. Okay. So yes, determine the column value because it is in base 16. What do we do? 16 power 0, 16 power 1, 16 power 2. We have to calculate that one. Now what is this one here? 16 square, that is 256 into 1. Then 16 power 1 is 16 into A is nothing but it is equal to 10. So into 10. 16 power 0, anything raised to power 0 is 1. So 1 into F means 15. This is step 2. Then coming to step 3, what should we do? We have to sum up the products which we obtained from the step 2. So what are we supposed to do here? It is 256 into 1 is 256 plus 16 into 10 is 160 plus 15 into 1 is what? 15. Right? So in this case, the answer what we get is 431. And this is in base what? In base 10. Now, we will cross check this one. To cross check, again what do? We'll go from base 10, right hand side to left hand side. So here 431, because it is in base 16, I go with 16 here. Now here 16 2s are 36, then how much? 16 6s are 96. Then what is the remainder I get? I get 15 as remainder. I get 15 as remainder. Then 16 ones are 16. Yes. So how much is the remainder here? I get 10 as the remainder. Right. Then 1. 10 means it is in hexadecimal number system. 10 means A and 15 means F. So this is in base 16. So I came from base 10. I got base 16 here. So this is how conversions are done from another base to decimal number system. So hope today's class was clear for you. Thank you for watching.